Transform, no optimist prime. You gotta get yours. I already got mine. My power gon' live, they power gon' die. Praising the king that's sitting in the sky. He can make the joy, he can make the peace. Fell on my feet and I pray to the east. Wisdom that knowledge, I gotta go eat. Just call me a shark, I live in the sea. Open your eyes and you're gonna see that masterpiece that I am him, cause I'm not them. I can swim above the realm of their success. And when it comes to dodging mess, yeah, I'm the king of that BS. I'm getting strong, I like the flex. U.P.K, we go up next.
Time to get rich, boys, time to get lit. Boy, she pour me a drink without asking. I don't even know little shorty, I see what she post, so that bitch must be crazy. I went too lit, yeah, we went too lit, yeah. Showing this bitch, want my true ass prince, so you know what nigga flip the tables.
Yeah, and they say, all who hate us, whisper together against us. They saying all kind of false and evil things against us. But if the power is with us, then who the fuck can be against us, huh? He teaches us not to fret and envy over evil deeds, to stand firm in the words, to dodge the evil schemes. Yeah, so we hold our peace and now we mute. It's only the devil, so that we rebuke. Yeah. The hands of the wicked won't drive us away. So we stand on our feet and we face the east. We trust in the Lord, so we meditate and wait. Meditating every night. We doing what's pleasing in His sight. Yeah. It's a battle that we cannot lose. It's only the power that He gave us that we couldn't refuse. Yeah. So if my enemies is hungry, then I feed them. If they thirsty, then I'ma give them a drink. I ain't gonna hold them with the knife and I ain't gonna threaten to slice. But instead I open the loaf and I just hand them a slice of the bread of life. Yeah. Many will hear and a few will take heed, but I wanna be judged by my good deeds. Yeah. Obedience. Yeah, long suffering. Patience. Yeah. U.P.K, we up now, later, and forever. Yeah. Hey, if y'all wanna know where y'all bitch at, she at the nearest camp trying to join our school. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Hey, y'all don't put me in council, but I'm rocking it out with Officer Sharp. We in the studio. Don't get up out there. You heard?
Goddamn string yard. Hey, how you get the string yard link?
I had to turn on my ethics. I saw these little niggas, they wildin'. I put my chains and rings and things. Yellow gold like it's pilot. Never sneezing down, whole bitch. S.C. the swamp coach. In Tennessee, I don't know. S.C. South Coast shit. They tryna throw dirt on my name. They hate the player in the game. They say you got trip, I got stain. Ah, bro, it ain't the same. I never needed no ladder. Ain't make me no brother. Through the pain, I got violent. Now I never get you. I'ma always be on mission. I said that home never forgive me. These niggas be paying for pussy. But with my vocab, I can give. I might just be the pretender. Niggas know that I ain't flexing. Like I don't all the lights. They just buy my damn niggas. Remember, nigga fight the pressure. So 6 grind, keep me winning. Remember them days that my mama hot ass summer since mother new scenery. A young nigga change ways. A young nigga change the game. When I get all of this guala up, it'll never be the same.
Move, the camera?
Move.
I can't hear nothing because of the all this shit. All you can hear is the music.
South Coast shit. South Coast shit. South Coast shit. South Coast shit. I had to turn on my ethics. I show these little niggas they wildin'. I pull my chains and rings and things. Yellow gold like it's pilot. Never sneezing down, whole bitch. S.C. the swamp coach. In Tennessee, hoes know.
Alright, Shalom Israel. We at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And here we teach that the blacks, Hispanics, and Jews are the true Israelites, the 12 tribes of the Bible. We the chosen ones. This is Officer Kalakazar 50, and tonight I'm going to be explaining how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews. This is your scripture breakdown history class. A lot of black people, they like to say that they know that they the people of the Bible or whatever, but they don't like to include the Hispanic. They don't like to include our Hispanic brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then even a lot of Hispanic people, they don't even like to be around our black brothers. You know what I'm saying? You go to a lot of these hoods, ghettos, where a lot of this gang stuff at, you see a lot of black and brown violence against each other.
Right.
You ask a Hispanic who they are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they say they speak Spanish, but a lot of them don't even know Hispanic means property of Spain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like, you can ask them, you like, you and the Spaniards, y'all two different people. Like, yeah. You know, they'll say they two different people, but they don't even know that calling them Spanish is saying that they pertaining to. So who were you before you were colonized by the Spaniards? You know what I'm saying? That's just a little topic that a little spot that I wanted to touch on from the start.
Right.
Can someone get Deuteronomy 27:1 for me?
I got you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Alright. So Moses with the elders of Israel, you know what I'm saying? Like, the elders were the ones they seen many moons. You know what I'm saying? They done seen some things, spit the block, you know, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moses with the elders. You go ahead.
And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments.
Keep one commandment.
Keep all the commandments.
Keep some of the commandments.
Keep all the commandments.
You can keep about 5 of them, but the rest of them don't matter.
Keep all the commandments.
You know what I'm saying? Moses was with the elders, and he talking to the nation of Israel, and he telling Israel, hey, y'all keep all these commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? This because, you know, the Lord talked through Moses. I hope y'all know that the Lord talked through Moses.
Right.
And he telling Israel to keep all these commandments. Go ahead. Get some more on that.
Yeah, kind of. Keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He told them this day, I want y'all to keep these commandments that I'm commanding you through the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got proof that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the chosen children of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call him God. In the Hebrew, we call him Yahweh. Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? We got the proof that these us black and Hispanic and Native Indian men and women, we was something on these cargo ships. You know what I'm saying? We went through the translated slave trade.
Right.
Ain't no what other race of people went through the stuff that we went through that's recorded in the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they turned us into slaves and had us working hard for scraps. You know what I'm saying? While the oppressor got rich off of our backs, we built this country for them. The Mexican brothers, Latino brothers, the Judite brothers.
Right.
You read that one more time?
Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Moses commanded. The Lord gave Moses an order to command the children of Israel to follow these commandments. And he gave Israel laws and stipulations that if you follow them, you'll get blessed, or
Right.
you'll have grace, or however you want to say it. But if you don't follow them, it was some consequences. Just like when you was a child and you go to your mama or your daddy tell you, don't go to school cutting up today.
Right.
And what you do? You go to school, get to fighting, and smack somebody, anything. And then you get home. Now your mama telling you to go get your own switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the Lord is with us.
God.
And a lot of us, we don't take it serious. Cause a lot of us wanna, I don't believe in the Bible. The Bible been written by so many people. But when you open up the book, it say translated by. I don't say it was written by nobody.
Right.
So where y'all get that written by stuff? You give me Deuteronomy 28:1. Before you do that, is there any comments in the comments or anything?
Nah,
ain't nobody checked in.
Nah, ain't no comments.
Like, I got a comment, goddamn. So, like, that's heavy what you say, talking about the real written by. They want to see us. They want to see us say, if you want to be technical to cut them behind, you say, yeah, duh, it was written by plenty of people. It was written by Paul, Peter, Matthew, Isaiah, Ezekiel.
Right.
All the people in the Bible that written the goddamn Bible. That's it. That's just stupid.
Right. That's an easy cut right there. But they try to say it was written by King James.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? King James didn't write nothing. He just translated it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if, what I'm saying? I don't speak Hispanic. So if I wanted to go to Mexico and speak to the Mexican brothers and sisters, I have to get a Mexican to translate it for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't go down there and looking like Chris Tuckoff or on Rush Hour when he was trying to talk to the Chinese people. They ain't understand the word he was saying.
God.
And then he trying to talk Chinese and said something about licking cat butt or something.
Yeah.
It's like it. Matter of fact, before you go to Deuteronomy 28:1, you read that from the top one more time.
And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Keep all these commandments, not some of them, not the ones that make you feel good, not the ones that you think important, not the little. If he say don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. If he say don't go out here and whore yourself, women, don't go out here sleeping with 6 different men.
Right.
Go get you a, matter of fact, be a virtuous woman and get a man that's got a righteous man that can lead you correctly.
That's right.
Instead of whoring yourself out, looking like a thought pocket. Matter of fact, can you get that 28:1 for me?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
See, now it says it should come to pass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, the way that this right here go, I don't think it's gonna turn out real good for the brothers and sisters, especially if they don't listen to them.
Right.
There you go ahead.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Can somebody in the comment section tell me what? If anybody in the comment section, can someone tell me what hearken means? I'll give you about a minute. You know what I'm saying? It says, And it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently. What does hearken mean? One of y'all brothers got it. Y'all can answer it too if ain't nobody in the chat.
Like I take a stab. Hearken, it basically means to listen or to take heed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord telling them, if y'all hearken diligently, you know what I'm saying? Like listen to this word that I'm saying. I got some favors for you. I'm gonna let you go through easy. Matter of fact, can you read some more of that for me?
And this shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
See, look, here it go again. Do all his commandments.
Right.
A lot of y'all want to say, oh, well, the laws are done away with. It said what?
Oh, it's like, and to observe and do all his commandments.
One of his commandments.
All his commandments.
Some of his commandments.
All his commandments.
Just three.
All his commandments.
You go ahead.
Oh, it's like, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See, if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave us to be a special people, so-called holy people, you know, holy don't mean nothing but separate,
Right.
set apart. If we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, He gonna set us high above all people of the earth. All these nations, they gonna be up under us. They gonna have to do what we say.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no Edomites going to a game to see a whole bunch of Negroes and Judites and stuff play basketball or football.
Right.
Hey, I don't even want to say that.
Yeah.
But the roles are gonna be switched. And brothers and sisters, man, I hope y'all listening, man. I hope y'all take this serious. Even the ones that don't know, I hope y'all take this. I hope y'all hear this, and I hope y'all take this serious, because the Lord not playing with us, and time is short.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can you read that from the top one more time, brother?
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Right.
to observe us like.
You know what I'm saying? Hearken diligently. You know what I'm saying? Be patient and listen and actually take the time to see what the Lord wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if he say don't smoke, don't smoke. He say don't be a homosexual, don't be a homosexual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He mean that. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm gonna get on y'all females. He said don't be a whore. And he told us brothers don't be whoremongers. Stop going out here effing out of both pant legs.
Right.
Brothers, stop making these sisters feel like it's okay to go in these strip clubs and goddamn and expose their body for $1.
Right.
So they can hold it up in the camera and be like, look what I made last night, after you just embarrassed your whole self. Even though you might not feel like you embarrassed yourself because you think you got a stack of money, or you talking on the money phone. You embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing our nation. You putting yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Is any more on it?
It's kind, yes. To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now, the Christian church, they like to say it's only 10 commandments. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just follow these 10 commandments. Or What else they like to say?
They like to say, of course, they like to say the law was done away with.
But see, that's what's so crazy. They like to say the law's done away with, but you got to keep the 10 Commandments.
Right.
If the law's done away with, why you keeping the 10? Especially when it come to tithes.
Right.
What's that pastor that they got to fighting in the church because he wanted everybody to pay $1,000 for tithes, and they showed that on them.
Man.
I forget the pastor's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, follow and observe and do all of his commandments. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't listen to these Christian churches and only do the 10. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow all 613. You know what I'm saying? His laws to be high above all people. You had something to say, bro?
Yeah, it's like for me. And then, you know, ain't the 10 commandments, ain't that in the Old Testament?
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The 10 commandments that they you know, they love to say, oh, the Old Testament done away with, but like you just said, they always refer back to the Old Testament when it comes to them 10 commandments,
Right.
especially them tithes.
Right.
They don't want to talk about the Old Testament when it comes to eating that pork.
Right.
Or when it comes to goddamn their favorite shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
They think it's a delicacy.
Right.
Shit, it's a delicacy eating lamb.
Right. Damn right.
It's a delicacy eating goddamn a hamburger. I don't even know why they say hamburger because it ain't got no ham in it. So like,
Exactly.
you know, but follow these 613 laws that he set forth for you to do.
Right.
Don't just go and think that it's okay to, well, ain't nobody, all y'all that be out there smoking, thinking that don't nobody know yet. We might not know, but you got the answer for that one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all that get home and fix you up a big old ham sandwich just cause don't nobody be at your house. Disgusting.
Like, it's like you want me to read verse 2, because verse 2 kind of go hand in hand with verse 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right. You listen to the voice of the Lord, Yahweh, he gonna bless you. He gonna bless you with riches.
Right.
Riches more than you can imagine. He gonna have your enemies at your footstool,
Right.
asking you, do you want some grapes? Yeah, man. Like a lot of our people, man, they think that this Bible ain't serious.
Right.
It's like. Can you drop down to verse 15?
Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Well, here it go again. Then it shall come to pass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He done already said it shall come to pass if you listen.
Right.
I'm going to do this for you. Now he's saying it again. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier. Now you got down with young and you always cutting up, and your mama or your dad, especially your daddy, you might cut up on your mama. Your daddy come. Now boy, I done told you, goddamn, I'm gonna tear that tail up this time. And you thinking this a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you go ahead and read it.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Right.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
He's saying, don't listen to what I'm saying. Go ahead and do what you want to. Follow these other nations. Follow these other guys if you want to.
Right.
Go ahead.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
No, I'm saying a lot of people, they hear the word, they hear curse. They think they talking about a curse word. They ain't talking about no curse word. You ask somebody what a curse word is, they'll say a bad word. Hey, everybody get rude of speech sometimes.
Right.
But he's saying curses like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna let some stuff happen to you because you ain't listening. Just like I was saying earlier, your daddy tell you to goddamn not do something, and you go do it anyway. Hey, he might forget a switch. He gonna take that belt off.
Right.
Wear your tail out. Hey, you all on the floor, squirming like a little worm when it on the dry cut on sidewalk.
Right.
Oh, you read that from the top one more time.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And I just can't even get over, because they love to say that the law's done away with. And he keeps saying, you need to follow all these commandments.
Right.
And my statutes. You know what I'm saying? Like he made a covenant. He made a covenant with us, and he wants us to follow that covenant. Listen, if I got anybody in the chat, can anybody tell me what a covenant is? What covenant means? It's a lot. I'll give you a couple minutes.
Nobody said nothing in the chat yet. So like, for time's sake, I'll go ahead and answer.
Alright.
Covenant is a promise.
Right, kind of, sort of. What I was looking for was like an agreement, you know what I'm saying, a lease, deed, you know what I'm saying, like a legal contract. You know what I'm saying, like he made we took a contract with him, you know what I'm saying, we gonna do this and do that.
Right.
And right here he's saying, and Deuteronomy, what we at? 28:15. He telling us here, like, we break this contract, you know what I'm saying, we break this deed, he gonna let curses come upon us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like, I'm on sidebar for a minute, I got a precept. Give me 1 second. Yeah, again, we the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out in 1 West. We're not affiliated with any Christian group, any other Israelite group, no Muslim mosque, none of that.
Right.
Strictly 1 West. Like can you pull up 1 John and 5 for me? Um, First John 5 and 3.
You say 1 John what?
5 and 3.
This is 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God,
It said, "This is the love of God."
that we keep his commandments.
Alright. Now a lot of people, they like to say, "I love God," but
Right.
they ain't willing to do what He wants you to do to show that you really love Him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just want to say it with they just want to say it with their mouth. Or they like to say, "Well, He knows my heart." Yeah, He know your heart, alright. He know your heart is filled with lust
Right.
and sin and filthy, disgusting things. As Shara say, you fucking up slacking.
You pure mortal.
You pure mortal.
Right, right.
You will die.
You will die.
But he said,
So,
for the look,
so man.
that's Trooper.
Yeah.
What's going on, Trooper? How can y'all?
Everything too wild over here. Everything too wild. I just wanted to say, this verse right here that you just spoke of. It goes back to what you were saying earlier in the class. You know, what I mean, this is the New Testament. You know, because they always act like keeping the commandments is not in the New Testament. They make it seem like it's something from the Old Testament that we just don't even have to obey no more. You know, I just wanted to let you know that I was following you on that right there.
Right. I appreciate that. The water, Trooper. But can you finish reading? Yeah, can you finish reading that for me real quick?
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
See, that's a big thing right there.
Right.
A lot of these so-called Christians and fake believers and stuff, a lot of them, they like to, I'm not perfect. Can't nobody be perfect. It's too hard. If anybody can tell, if it's anybody in the chat, or either you, Trooper, can you tell me what grievous means?
So, Lockie, if I may, I'll take a shot at it.
I bet. Go ahead.
Grievous is meaning like it's not painful, it's not hard to do. It should be simple.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't severe. Right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that's you ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna die from keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You might. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we got flesh. Your flesh. Yeah, your flesh gonna get tempted, but it ain't gonna kill you. Fighting your flesh. Only person that's gonna kill you is yourself.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these demons. That's what most of these demons here for. They here to make you kill yourself. Why you think a lot of our brothers going out here in the streets and getting killed in these gangs, getting killed by police? Cause we following our flesh. We ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments. We doing what we want to, or what we think make us feel good. And what make you feel good don't be good for you half the time, most of the time. A lot of us, we don't like to hear what we need to hear. Like how they be in that Christian church, they want to hear that music. They like to hear that music because it make them feel good. Then the pastor, Pastor Porkchop, he only read, 1 or 2 scriptures. and don't even break the scripture down and talk about his whole life story, and everybody acting like they done caught the Holy Ghost off of his life story.
Right.
And then he go home and probably roll up some Zaza and eat all kind of abominable things. So like, can you read that verse 15 one more time for me? Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Yeah, don't let these false prophets make you believe the lie that you ain't got to follow these laws, that you ain't got to follow these statutes or commandments.
Shalom, you want that Deuteronomy 28:15?
Okay.
All right, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Hold it right up.
to observe.
Hold it right up. Now this is the second time he said it's going to come to pass that if you don't listen, you know what I'm saying? He wants you to listen to him. He don't want to say nothing and just make it seem like he's saying it.
Right.
And honestly, shit, the Most High, he probably could care less if you listen or not. You continue reading.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You know what I'm saying? He telling you, if you don't listen to me and do what I told you to do, I'm going to give you hell on earth. Ain't going to be no, like the Christians, they like to think, oh, when you die, you go to hell or you go to heaven. But then when everybody die, the drug dealer that's selling everybody fentanyl, when he die, because he done got shot by somebody trying to rob him, he done went to heaven. So everybody that got down that you said they were going to hell while they were living, when they died, now they going to heaven.
That's crazy right there.
You keep on reading for me. Verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and
Right.
cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Curse, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying. These brothers, they going out here in these streets, they selling these drugs, they gang banging, doing anything, robbing. Sometimes getting shot down by the police. This is just in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to you get pulled over, and the cop tell you, sir, you with your wife and your kid. Police, sir, can you hand me your ID? You go to reach in the glove compartment to give me your ID. You done got shot in the chest in front of your daughter and your wife.
Mm.
That's cursed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't even go through our own cities without getting hunted down.
Right.
Can you read that again, brother? Verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Just like when our ancestors came over here, they brought them over here in these ships. You know what I'm saying? We was cursed in the fields, picking cotton 12, 16 hours a day, probably more, in the hot blazing sun. You know what I'm saying? Probably brothers and sisters, they died from heat stroke, dying because they got you out there working, they ain't even really feeding you like that.
Right.
I can just imagine. Then you got brothers running away, they go chase them down with hound dogs, let the hound dog bite them up. Then after the hound dog done bit you up, then they hang you from a tree.
Right.
And if you go down to Charleston, South Carolina right now, there's some trees down there. The limb the limb hangs so low probably from where they done hung 1,000 slaves on each tree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's being cursed in the cities and in the fields. You can read that one more time from the top on 15.
God. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I have commanded thee this day, that
Right.
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right.
Verse 16.
Hold it right up. Hold it right up.
God.
And you know what I'm saying? I can't stress this enough. Like, he want us to listen to him. He want us to do his will.
Right.
Not our own will. You know what I'm saying? He told us not to lean onto our own understanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of us, our brothers and sisters, be out here doing. Be leaning onto our own understanding, burning sage and holding what some stones called, different kind of stones, sulfur stones, copper stones, and this one gonna make you do this one gonna get you money. Man, I got a family member. She always talking about some stones. Stone gonna give you this and give you that. I ain't seen you get rich yet.
Right.
It sound like a Muslim to me. He just ain't kissing it.
It probably is.
You can continue reading that, brother. Baba Kashar.
God. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Again, I can't stress this hard enough. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we cursed in the city. You know what I'm saying? We can't even go down the street. We see a police, we stiffen up. You be speeding and bumping your music, going down the road. As soon as you see that policeman, you done cut the music down, you done slow down. You know, put your seatbelt on. Did he see me put my seatbelt on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then he come and arrest you or kill you. He come kill you, and you don't do nothing to him. Don't nobody do nothing to him, and he done killed you for no reason. But let your brother accidentally step on your brand new tennis shoe. And you gonna be ready to smack that brother, fight that, shoot that brother, and curse in the fields, just like our Native Indian brothers. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor came over here and gave them so many treaties and peace this, peace that. As soon as they turned their back and accepted all that, which they shouldn't never have, what they do? They killed our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They did us dirty, and we still love them.
Right.
For what? They don't love us. They show it every day. That's just like, matter of fact, sidebar. Most High in Christ is Jerry Springer.
That's right.
He done all these years. I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch the show.
Right.
But since I've been in the truth, I look at it like he really showed our brothers and our sisters like fighting each other and embarrassing themselves, going on there, acting a fool, acting like whores and all types of crazy stuff.
Right.
And we thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think it was cool to go on there. Man, I remember when I was growing up, when I get old enough, I'm going to the Jerry show. I used to look at them like they were stupid. I'm not going on there embarrassing myself like that.
Right.
I don't give a damn if it was fake. I'm making something up. I'm not going on there doing that.
Like we can't forget about that devil. What's her name?
Carolyn.
Why y'all shouting at her?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though she even though she got to get to her old age, and it was like that she beat it, she ain't beat the Most High judgment.
Right. That's right.
She ain't beat that cancer. You know what I'm saying? She got Emmett Till killed.
Right.
Emmett Till, he probably didn't even whistle. That's what he got accused of, whistling at her, right?
Right.
He probably didn't even whistle. He probably just was walking by, and she, back in them, I could just imagine living in them times.
Right.
I wouldn't even want, if I seen, especially in them times, man, I don't know, but if I seen a white woman walking up the street, I probably would have crossed the street.
Right.
You got something to say?
Yeah, kind of. She had came out and said that he did it. She just did it just because, obviously because of I guess the color of his skin, because it was
Right.
black. So yeah, he did.
She was intimidated and
Right.
just wanted to lie on him.
Right.
And she probably low key, she probably wanted to goddamn have sex with him.
Probably did.
And
right.
just didn't, and felt guilty about her thought.
Right.
So she said he whistled at me. He walked by and didn't whistle at her. She was like, oh, this brother, this young brother ain't gonna whistle at me.
Right,
He don't think I look good. Don't nobody want that raw piece of chicken you had. Unseasoned raw chicken, chicken cutlets. Don't nobody want that. That's nasty. I'm gonna get all time of worms and stuff.
But he's still.
You know what I'm saying? No, curse in the fields, man. Like, that's another curse in the field. You couldn't even walk past a white person back in the day
Right.
without getting accused of something that you ain't even do and get killed for it. And all this happened, all that stuff happened. Why? Because you ain't hearkening, listening to the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't listening to the Lord. You ain't doing what he say do. You follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's basically like following the laws of the land. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, follow the laws of the land too.
Right.
So you following the laws, statutes, and commandments, you ain't got to worry about. And sometimes it might happen still, but cause we in hell. But 9 times out of 10, you following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you ain't got to worry about getting pulled over. Why? Cause you got your seatbelt on. You doing the speed limit. You ain't in the car smoking.
Right.
And you get pulled over, goddamn. Man, a cop, you could be walking down the street and a cop try to stop you, let you have your phone in your hand, and that cop scared. He gonna swear you got a gun. Just like, you know what I'm saying, being a drunkard, you know what I'm saying, being a drunkard, going home, beating on your wife, you know what I'm saying, you done got drunk, you done went home, beat on your wife, you know what I'm saying, then she kill you. That's a curse. For not following the laws, statutes, and commandments. People really think, be the one saying, oh, people be like, oh, bad things happen every day. You know what Cameron say on Paid in Full? Oh, niggas get shot every day, B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that be the main ones. That be the main ones that be saying stuff. I mean, yeah, it might be true. Stuff happen every day. But why do it happen to the brown and black community so hard?
Right.
Other than any other race. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like to say black on black crime. You don't hear no Chinese on Chinese crime. You don't never hear them say white on white crime.
Right.
You don't never hear them say who it is in war with Russia and Ukraine. You know, they ain't talking about no white on white crime and none of that. These Africans that move out here, you don't hear them saying African on that. You don't even hear nothing about. All they do is goddamn braid hair and call it the poo poo shop.
Right. God.
You don't hear them say Arab on Arab crime.
Right.
You know, but they put it, and it's so bad when they say black on black crime. Even our brothers and sisters. Oh well, how you gonna talk about the white man when we killing each other?
Right.
We only doing it because that's what they taught us to do.
Right.
We only sell drugs because that's what they taught us to do. If all this gang stuff, they taught us that. Who the first gang? American Mafia, the Italian Mob. You know what I'm saying? And we love these movies so much. And in the whole movie, they be talking junk about niggas. Oh, you jig,
Right.
but you love goddamn Godfather. I ain't gonna stunt. Godfather was good. They ain't like niggas. They ain't like us.
Right.
If you can read that from the top one more time. He's still.
Kind. Right, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
What?
to observe to do all his commandments
Again.
and his statutes.
Hold right up, bro. Again. No. He said, hearken unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
But Salaka right here is saying, if you don't hearken unto the Lord thy God and do all of his commandments and statutes, he gonna let curses come upon you.
Right.
I know I might be a little bit boring. But hey, if you think it's boring, you need to, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do something. You add some more on that.
There is some more. It says, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I have commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And when he let it overtake you, when he let it overtake us, he let it overtake us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when they and the curses that came, they came so hard. A lot of our people, they ain't even know what to do. We still don't know what to do. But it's easy. All you got to do is pick up this book right here, this sword. All you got to do is pick up this sword and read. A lot of people talking about they don't believe in the Bible. How you gonna not believe in something that you don't even pick up and read?
Right.
You don't even pick it up and read it, but I don't believe in it, but you free spirited. Especially you females, I'm free spirited. Brother, get away from her quickly. Because you're going to end up on child support or something. You can read the rest of that, Baba Kasha.
God. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right. Cursed, we gonna be cursed in the city. They gonna hunt us down at our own doorstep. They gonna pull us over and they gonna shoot us in front of our family.
Right.
Judge gonna put warrants on you because he done took your license and now you can't drive to work or you can't drive back to court.
Right.
You're on child support. They took your license for child support, so now you can't drive to get to work. Now they sending you a letter in the mail talking about, you got to come pay this $5,000 or you got to do 90 days in jail. That's a double stipulation. How you gonna take my license, tell me to go to work, then if I get caught driving, now I'm locked up for driving without a license.
Right.
And that I went to jail, that's gonna put me back even more. And y'all females, y'all so ignorant, stupid, that you putting these brothers on child support you ain't even like the brother. You just liked him because he had a good game, or he said something nice and it made your little box wet. And you gave him the box and y'all ended up with a kid, and now he don't even want to take care of the kid or whatever. If you would have kept your legs closed and goddamn and got you a real man, maybe you wouldn't be in that situation.
That's right.
Salaki, can you skip down to verse 32?
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Alright, hold it right
And
there.
thine eyes,
Hold it right there. You know what I'm saying? It say the sons and daughters, they gonna be given. It just said that you're gonna be cursed in the city and the fields. You know what I'm saying? Now it's getting deeper. It's like your sons and your daughters gonna be given unto another people. And what happened when we was in slavery? Y'all already know.
Right.
A lot of abominable things happen. A lot of abominable things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just imagine you a slave and you got a wife, so you and your wife, y'all go on the same plantation. Y'all done had about 2, 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 boy, it don't matter. And you know, you out there, you working in the field, your wife, and half the time before she even tend to her own kids, she got to tend to the master kid.
Right.
And breastfeed they kid before she even breastfeed her own kid. And then all of a sudden they come up to you, another slave master come from another county over, 2 states over, and where one of your young nigga gals at? One of your real young nigga gals.
Right.
Little girl ain't nothing but about 6, 7 years old. Slave master walk up, snatch her from under mama arms. Mama, she crying. Don't take my baby. The daddy, he want to do something, but he know if he do something, they might butt break him. They probably done butt broke him before. Then they take your daughter and they strip her down in front of everybody, and this Edomite, he feeling on her, touching on her. Oh yeah, I like her. Let me buy her for 500.
Right.
It's crazy.
So if I could,
Go ahead.
I mean, this how you know that them curses still follow us even today. Even to this day. Damn, shit, what you get? Child Protective Services, right?
Right.
Or, what is it called? That's what it's called, right?
Right.
They come and take your children away from you?
DSS.
DSS, right. They come and take your child away. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
didn't say how it was going to happen. He just said that your sons and daughters will give it to another people.
Right, that's just a modern day type.
Right, exactly. Now it's following that. That's how it's gonna happen to this day. And then you got foster kids, right?
All right.
You got your foster kids. Now they up in another under another family. Some white family comes. Some gay couple comes and adopts your child from the house and tries to raise a black child. You see that?
Right.
You done seen that? That's what happened today. Now look at this, man. This is terrible. Now we really feeling those effects of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Even back then today. You know what I'm saying? They not make the news or whatever, but it's still right in front of our face, and it still got the same impact on us right now.
Right. And it's sad because a lot of our brothers and sisters, they don't even look at it like that. They want to, oh, well, even though, yeah, it is true, yeah, that brother or that sister, especially the sisters, they want to go out here and they be wanting to smoke weed and all this,
Right.
and then the baby get tested with weed. But it's the hell that we going through that make us even do that shit.
Right.
Or the hell that they put us through in the first place.
Right.
You know? Like it ain't light. It ain't light. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I was looking at something on TV with Dr. Phil, and they was talking about, I forget the other doctor name, it was a black doctor, and he was talking about if they gave black people reparations from us being the descendants of the slaves, and Dr. Phil was like, oh well, if you did that, if you gave something, it was something $1 trillion. I forget how much it was, but I know it was something, I think like 14 trillion. And he was like, that's like like 350,000 apiece for each black person. He tried to say that if they gave each black person 350,000 apiece,
Right.
we ain't gonna do nothing but go broke,
Right.
and it was gonna be a disaster.
Right.
Like, and then it was some more black people up there with them, and they
Yeah.
agreeing with him. Yeah, you right.
You right.
Man, yo big dummy.
It ain't.
Shut your big dumb head ass up.
That's a lot. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. If they want to tell us, oh, this is what you gonna do with it anyway. It don't matter. Pay what you owe. Yeah, I mean, you gonna get back what you owe, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, anyways, the money need to go to damn Commander General Honda so he can order us to goddamn do what we need to do with this nation, right?
Right.
That's what really need to happen. But you know what I'm saying? Still, pay what you owe. But ain't no opinions, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, like that they do our kids this way. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of our kids, they going through this juvenile system. Just
Right.
like the brother brought up, you know what I'm saying? DSS, because the parent might not have the money to get their kids certain kind of clothes, or
Right.
just imagine the people that stay in Flint and they ain't got no clean water. And these Edomites, y'all ain't giving y'all kid a proper bath. We gonna take them from you, knowing that these people ain't got no clean water.
Right.
How I'm gonna give them a proper black bath and no clean water? Is it any more on that?
God, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longings for them all the day long.
Alright.
And there's times.
So it say, thine eyes shall look and fill with longing. You know what I'm saying? If anyone in the chat, can y'all tell me what longing means? Yeah, longing.
Salaki, I'll take a shot at it.
Alright.
Can I take a shot at it?
Kind, go ahead.
All right, I would say like strong desire.
Right.
Right.
Right, get that brother a hand. Yeah, it's a yearning desire. You know what I'm saying? Like even in today's times, you know, mama she done been at work all day. You know what I'm saying? She know her son out there in the streets. Don't nobody want their kid to be in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she know her son out there in the streets. He swing, he got to do what he got to do, and every day she, you know, even though she probably ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, but she praying, Lord, don't let nothing happen to my son. And then one day she come home from work, she in the house, probably about to get in the shower, got a robe on, and she see some blue lights outside the window. Mama gonna come running outside. She see her son getting locked up. He locked up, done got 20 years. Mama got dang crying. Mama, she missing her son. She wanting her son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She yearning for her son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause these folks done took her son, even though he was doing wrong. But you know what I'm saying? Mama, she yearning for her son. But in this time, they were just taking their kids,
Right.
and selling them as property and doing God knows what. You know what I'm saying? Like they come and take the little girl, and the master could do anything he wanted to with the little girl. He can make her a bed wrench, or make her a house slave if he thought she was pretty enough with his pedophilia or something. Then the son, you know what I'm saying, like, and you know, so that mother, she loaning for her daughter because she know what the daughter gonna go through because she went through it. And then the daddy, he loaning for his son because he know how they gonna treat him.
Right.
And he know that the son, especially the boy, He ain't got no, he don't know where his daddy at, he don't know where his mama at, he don't even know where his sister at.
Right.
He ready to run away.
God.
He like, shit, F it. They catch me, they catch me. They don't, I'm going up north.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Is there any more on that you can read?
And there shall be no might in thine hands.
And there shall be no might in their hands. Meaning ain't nothing they can do. Ain't nothing they can do. Once they take that child gone. That child's soul. And then what make it so crazy, they might split up the whole family. After they split up.
No, I was agreeing.
After they split up the kids and the wife and the husband, they trying to stay together to be strong. Oh, no, we don't need them getting no ideas.
Right.
Hey, Bobby. I got a nigga for you.
Right.
Oh, however they said it, and that's probably how they said it. And then the wife probably already didn't like the sister, because the husband, he smashing on it. He go to the born. I know a lot of y'all done seen 12 Years a Slave. And how he was doing, what her name was, Patty, whatever her name was. Going and screwing her every night. Okay. And the only reason why, because he looking at his wife, he see a red, pale, raw piece of chicken. And he looking at this dark sister. She got a lump on her backside. She looked good. They were just sick. They did our people any kind of way, man. And it's like now and then, and we think, and a lot of us, we want to have interracial marriages.
Right.
Why would you want to have an interracial marriage, knowing what their ancestors did to our ancestors? And then, and in today's time, some of their people still feel the same way. You go with one of them white people, they probably cool with black people, but you go around their family member that you ain't never seen before on their countryside and see how they really grew up. Don't get me wrong. It's some alright, decent Edomites. You know what I'm saying? It ain't every Edomite ain't bad. Just like every Negro ain't bad.
Right.
Isn't there any more on that? If not, you can read that from the top again.
I'm going to take it from the top. Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right.
And
right. And that other people, we know who that other people was. You know what I'm saying? Like, this talking about a specific time. And they gave our sons and our daughters away. They gave them away like it was nothing. Not gave them away, they took them away. Yeah, they even fed our babies to alligators. Used our babies as alligator bait. You continue reading, Baba Shah.
God. And thy eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long.
Right. You keep on reading if there's anything else.
And there shall be no might in thy hand. That's the end of that.
Kind of what? You know what I'm saying? And your people, they gonna be longing for you. Your mama gonna be longing for you. Daddy gonna be longing for you. They gonna be wishing they could see their baby boy again or their baby girl again.
Right.
And they ain't gonna be able to see you no more. Just like modern day, they coming and these police come and just shoot you for no reason, like Breonna Taylor. She in her house minding her business and get shot. Shalom, sister. that she in her house minding her business and get shot for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Her mama and her daddy will never be able to see her again.
Right.
They'll never be able to hug they daughter again. And hey, I don't want to say anything in the comment section or anything. Anybody got anything they want to say? You ain't got nothing. You don't got nothing you want to say?
Which is on the last one?
Deuteronomy 28 and 32. You know, they take our sons and daughters and, you know what I'm saying, sell them into slavery and just do anything, you know. The mothers, they loaning for their sons. A lot of these boys, they out here getting killed and going to jail, doing football numbers for something that's this small. They ain't even did. I mean, they did something to somebody, but.
Right. Nah, I got nothing on that one.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? Can you read that one more time from the top for me?
God, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right.
And thine eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make so many slave movies for us to see who our real enemies are.
Right.
They make so many, especially when I was in middle school and elementary, they love showing them. Now I see that they trying to tell the students that the slaves weren't slaves, they was free willing participants to come and work. When we know that ain't the case. You continue reading on that for me about the
God. And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long.
Right. Their eyes gonna look. They gonna be in mourning. They gonna be yawning. They gonna be missing, wishing that they could see and hug their kids again. And you know why they ain't gonna be able to see and hug their kids again and kiss their kids?
Right.
Because they not following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
That's right.
You follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, maybe your kid won't get snatched up by DSS.
Right.
Maybe your son won't get killed reaching for his ID in the car after he done got pulled over by the police and the police told him to get his ID.
Right.
You keep, is any more on that?
God, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
And there ain't gonna be nothing you can do. Ain't gonna be no might in your hand. Right. I don't care how strong of a man you think you is.
Right.
That oppressor take your boy, ain't nothing you can do.
Right.
Once he behind them bars, that door, ting, boom. Ain't no, you can't do nothing. If you got a bun, you might can pay some money if you got some money, but 9 times out of 10, we going through hell.
Right.
Half of us ain't even got no money and I done seen some, lucky. I done been in long, this when I was in the world. Man, I done seen a brother that had a $200 bun and couldn't even pay it.
Right.
That's how much hell that us brothers and sisters going through. You got something you want to say, sis?
Yeah, I was going to ask a question. What if, like, a brother or a sister is in a situation was in a situation where they didn't have a lot of money, and another brother or a sister, like that brother or sister that didn't have a bunch of money, they were more like in the truth than the other brother or sister that had a bunch of money, and the other brother or sister used the white man to persecute the other brother or sister with their money.
Say that one more time. I got what you're saying. I just need to say it one more time.
Like if a brother uses the white man to oppress his brother because of the money he has.
Alright, so you saying like if somebody said that if I was going through a situation, I lended somebody some money. I'm just giving a scenario. I lend somebody some money, and we write an agreement down that I gave you this amount of money, this lump sum of money, and I need you to pay me back by this date, and he don't pay me back, so and I take him to court and sue him like to get my money back. That's like something like that.
No, that's okay because you made a commitment that you was gonna pay the money back. I mean, like literally, like legally paying a white man to be a hitman to your brother.
Oh,
Are you talking about like to kill a brother?
Not to kill, but like to persecute.
Oh,
in
so
some
like
kind of way.
him having a lawyer?
Home shark type shit. Excuse me.
You mean like getting a lawyer? Paying a lawyer?
Yeah,
That's
like
that's like a Judas.
You talking paying a lawyer?
like paying a lawyer to like persecute your brother or your sister because you know that they don't have much, and you using the white man to persecute your own kind. What about that?
There's scriptures in the Bible. It's like my maid class out. There's scriptures in the Bible, man, talking about like a man owe you. Like, so I'm giving a scenario with the scripture. Me and LaComo was trying to figure out the scripture. But it was a man, I'm paraphrasing, right? So a poor man, right? He borrowed $200, 200 shekels from a rich king, right? And that rich king gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? But the rich king kept pressing him about it. Like, come on, man, you gotta pay me back now. You gotta pay me back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been having. Guess what? The rich man fell into that low estate one time. He had to borrow 200 shekels from somebody else. Goddamn, and the person he asked him the shekels for, lenient with him. You got your time, take your time, don't even worry about it. But what you saying right now is like, if a Negro don't have the money to pay back, right?
No,
So like
I think I'm getting it confused how I'm saying it. Okay, like if this person has hatred towards you.
and he's sitting out a loan shark, somebody.
No, not like that. Like they falsely accuse you of something, and then they use the white man to pursue their.
Yeah. So he's basically saying like if I'm hating on you for something or whatever, or damn, I'm gonna try to talk. Basically, I'm hiring a lawyer to take you to jail. I'm suing you for something. So that would be, is that what you saying?
Something that you hadn't even done. Like something that they made up just to like get at you, and then using your oppressor to mess with
I don't even know why I'm raising my hand, but
If I may.
go ahead.
I think what she's saying is like, say if actually kind of like what happened at camp, we was, with the guy with the instrument, he
Right.
called the police on us, and the oppressor came in and they started messing with us.
Right. That's exactly what.
like using the oppressor to abuse your own
Right.
people.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
exactly what he's
called him a Judas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, like even though he paying, but you know what I'm saying, you a Judas, so you one of them purple elves.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
they bear false witness against
Right.
the person. Like
Right.
the person had done nothing,
Right.
just be themselves, and they mad about it. You know how some people just be jealous of people for no
Yeah, that's
reason,
just just
just because of the light you have or whatever,
that's,
whatever it
you
is.
know what I'm saying, that's a lot too, you know what I'm saying? Like don't be envious of your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be jealous because your brother might have something that you ain't got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be bitter towards a brother because or a sister because she can do something that you can't do. Yeah, just to get on that part. But other than that, like if they gonna use the oppressor to come against you, you don't even need nobody like that around you. Just what I can see from it. You don't even go ahead.
Somebody remember, yeah. What you saying? That's against the law. That's against the laws of God. Like you can't do that.
Right.
Like they all them said. They was talking about Judas. Judas did that exact same thing. Christ was an innocent man. He sold him out for some shekels. You know what I'm saying? And ended up with great things. You know what I'm saying? He went to those Sadducees and Pharisees
And tried to get the money back.
Right. He went to those. Yeah. He went to Sadducees and Pharisees, and then he went to get to the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? At the end. You know what I'm saying? Mainly that's who they was trying to get it to, the Roman Empire, because they was the ones who arrested him. You can't do that. Like, I don't know, I was trying to thought, but Judas thought he was gonna get over. Like he thought they was with him type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You do that against your brother, they don't care if you sit there and try to help them. They didn't even care about you. You know what I'm saying? So he thought he was doing something good, like look, I got Christ, I'm giving him away. But at the end of the day, they didn't give a damn about him. They didn't care about the Jews, they just wanted to arrest Christ. Right. At the end of the day. So that's one reason why it's a law, because they don't care about none of our people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he did it in vain. So that's a terrible thing with you, brother. Yeah. No.
And then, Salak, if I may, I want to bring out the scripture, I'm paraphrasing it, but it's that scripture where it says, our eyes shall be evil towards your brother. You know, that's a curse.
Right.
So you go hand in hand with that.
Right. If you can't find that scripture.
Let me see if we find it.
Salakia, how can can you pull up Deuteronomy 28 and 48 through 50? While the other brother look up his while he try to find his.
Are you ready for me to read now?
Okay.
All right, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right.
And hunger.
Hold it right up. No, I'm saying the Lord say that. He say, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Know what I'm saying? Like, look at us. We out here. We doing what our oppressor want us to do. Look at this for you, Martin Luther Kings. Wanted to go in the white restaurants and eat their burgers. Really, they wanted to go in there and sit with the white women. They ain't want to eat no white burger because our burgers was better than theirs.
Right.
Y'all ain't want no damn white burgers, so like it. Y'all wanted them white buns. That's what y'all wanted. You disgusting bastards. But then y'all knew that y'all went through all that hell to get spit on, disrespected, sprayed with water hose, strong water hose, and that would tearing your skin off. Just to goddamn go sit in a restaurant with some white women so you could talk to white women.
That's already ran through.
That's already ran through. And really don't even want you. Right. You got something you want to say, sis?
And then it's gross. Y'all probably don't go to like nail salons to get y'all feet done or anything like that. So like I go get pedicures. And
That's
like
what you're supposed to do.
when you see white women's feet, they look so nasty. They look like purple. Like their feet literally be looking purple. You can see all these little veins and it looked like I don't know how.
Look like a raw piece of chicken.
Yes, that's what it looked like. I don't know how they can mess with them.
Did you find that scripture on there?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man is tender among you and very delicate. And very delicate. His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it say, so that the man is tender among you. Pause. Any man tender among you, you don't need him around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And every time you know what I'm saying, it's a saying that we say, that I still say to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I come around you and like, I got on this little chain. You know what I'm saying? But if another brother come around me and be like, I see you got your little chain on. I see you got your little grill in your mouth. Automatically, I'm gonna feel like you already up to no good. Cause why you can't say I like your chain?
Mm-hmm.
Why you can't say I like your grill? And it shouldn't even really matter to you, cause I'm a whole man. Why is you even looking at me like that in the first place? Why is you eyeballing my pocket? Get out my pocket.
Jealousy.
Right. You can continue.
And his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you damn sure don't want no man around you real bad. Cause soon as you walk away,
Right.
he gonna be trying to. That when I was in the world and we was out there in the hoods and stuff, that's a popular thing that you hear it all in the rap songs.
Right.
This bitch, Salaki.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they brag on that, and the females brag on it too.
Right.
So you happy that you got ran through by a whole clique, and that nigga wiped you up. I hope they don't. It's gonna be one eyeball that do wipe you up. You just finished messing with one of his homeboys and gave his homeboy the box, and he done got to put his tongue all in it.
Right.
Eating seeds and all. You nasty bastard.
Right.
And the words will show you despicable. Boy, that's made me sick to my stomach just now. You go ahead and fit. That's any more on that.
And toward the raiment of his children, which he shall leave.
Man, like, yeah, you don't want nobody like that around you, man. They gonna try to take everything you got. They might kill you for what you got.
Right.
If they think it's important enough.
Hey.
You know, goddamn, it ain't nothing like this, but this school, I die for this school. I die for my brothers and my sisters.
That's right.
As long as you being right. Matter of fact, to get back on what you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I die for a brother that's doing the right cause.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if a brother ain't, I thought you were gonna say like if a brother got there and get locked up and but the other brother righteous, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing about it too. Like, you out here, you being righteous, and then you got a brother that wanna be righteous, but he's still in the world, and he mess around, or a sister, she mess around and get locked up. You can't expect for them to come and get you out when they've been telling you the whole time not to do what the hell you've been wanting to do.
Right.
And then you get messed up behind it.
Right.
That's a part of why, matter of fact, from the beginning, going back to goddamn Deuteronomy 28:15-16, saying if you don't hearken and listen to what I'm saying, guess what? These curses gonna come upon y'all with y'all ignorant ass. So like it. And that's what happened. We don't listen. We want to do what we want to do. We want somebody to tell us something that make us feel good. We don't want nobody to tell us something that's good for us. Some of us listen. Most of us ain't gonna listen to it. Just like our one of the brother, I forget what brother was saying, but he was talking about a female and she was saying that she had dreads and she was smoking. She's like, I don't follow no guys, and he was telling her about how the dreads is following Hinduism and smoking is following other. Oh, if you talking about the scriptures, I don't want to hear that.
Too.
But I thought you said you ain't following no other guy. Hakonaya. You still there?
Time.
Is any what I told you to get Deuteronomy
I'm on
10.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48 through 50.
Okay, you go ahead. Keep on that.
All right, where was I? Yeah, okay. In hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Oh, Salaki. You go back to 48 to the top of 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And like, look at us now. You know what I'm saying? Just like I broke out with the Martin Luther King, they wanted to eat with had their own restaurants, had their own school buses, had their own. We had the whole Black Wall Street, and they gave it all away to do what the oppressor was doing. They gave it all away for pennies. You know what I'm saying? This far, and then you continue on that.
Where was I? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
He gonna put an iron. He put an iron a yoke. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about that iron and yoke, when you look at these slave movies and stuff, and these slave documentaries, what they do to that? They put us in chains. They had us with irons around our neck, the look like bells on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? Walking around, could barely walk. Skin all cut up, bruised up. You know what I'm saying? And then like to get back on the Martin Luther King topic, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like what has that even done for us as a people? That ain't did nothing for us. Got a lot of us, got a lot of our females out here thinking that they Ice Spice or Gorilla or goddamn motherfucking a Million the Stallion. Go ahead, sis.
Oh, nasty Sukiana.
Nasty who?
Sukiana.
Sukiana. I think I heard her. I don't even know. That's she sound. That sound nasty.
Who say the Buddha hole brown is?
No, that's Sexy Red.
Yeah,
She nasty too. Both of them nasty.
Oh, you talking about the girl from Florida?
Yes.
She from Florida,
She
yeah, kind
teaching
of.
young girls to give their bodies away.
Good night. That's
You know what I'm saying?
Money.
And what be so crazy? Some of them females really be doing that, but a lot of these females that be rapping about that stuff, they don't even be doing that stuff. They don't even be doing it. Got a whole boyfriend at home trying to get pregnant, but you out here just like Cardi B. Got a whole daughter, and she out in there listening to what song. I don't even remember what the song was she was listening to. As soon as her daughter walk in, oh, cut it off, cut it off. Nah, don't play that. Don't put that shit out there for Slacky. Don't put that mess out there for my daughters to I got 2 girls. Don't put that mess out there for my daughters to hear.
Right.
But you don't want your daughter to hear it.
Right.
And then our brothers, we ain't no better because we make them think it's cool. Like I said, you in here, you throwing these ones at them. Oh, you balling, right? You LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry.
All them mess with white men.
Man, we got all that from the white man, and we envied it from the white man. And one more thing, I got to say this before the class ends. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got any more on that?
It's verse 49 after that.
Go ahead with it.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
And what
from
did
the
he
end
do?
of the earth.
Well, hold on right up. What did he do? He brought a nation against us from far. A nation that we ain't even know. All because of why? Because we ain't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We ain't want to hearken. We ain't want to listen diligently.
Right.
Salakia. We say, oh, I want to do what make me feel good. Following them laws, statutes, commandments, they don't make me feel good. They make me feel like I'm a slave. But you gonna be a real definition of a slave, not hearkening unto these laws.
Right.
You go ahead. You hear me out? You continue with it?
Time. Alright. From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
And our oppressor that we go under right now, what's they symbol?
Right.
What is they symbol? A damn bald ass eagle. Like,
Right.
you can go ahead and continue.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And when they came and got us, we ain't understand the word they were saying. They were speaking that old Quaker English. We speaking Hebrew.
Right.
When you look up Christopher Columbus, he knew where he was going. He brought somebody that could speak Hebrew with him, because he knew where he was going.
Right.
Talking about he discovered this land over here. He ain't discovered nothing. He discovered how to tell a damn lie and make people believe it. That's what the hell happened.
Right.
Go ahead down to 50.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young.
Just like I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? They taking our sons and daughters. They don't care how young. They ain't give a damn if they was a month, a day old, 1, 2, 3.
Right. What's the definition of countenance?
Go ahead.
Continent is a form of the word continent. As a noun,
Salaki, go ahead and say the word, the definition of countenance.
I'm getting it right now. All right, the definition of countenance is appearance, especially the look or expression of the face.
Ain't no. Hold on. Say that again.
It says countenance is the appearance, especially the look or expression of the face.
Expression of the look. Salaki. I guess I can take that one. You know what I'm saying? Like the I guess you could say that as like a look of disgust with us. You know what I'm saying? Like we nothing. But they regarded favor. I mean, they didn't regard the old or the young, or show favor of the young. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't care if our grandma was 85. They told her to get out there and go work in that field.
Right.
Or cook them some dinner. Knowing she ain't got no milk in her breast, talking about some feed my baby.
Right.
And if you don't feed my baby no milk, my baby's still hungry by the time you supposed to finish, we gonna whip you, give you 50 lashes. That's a wicked people, man.
Right.
And the young, they ain't show them no mercy. Just like they ain't show the old no mercy. They fed our babies to alligators, used them as alligator bait.
Mm-hmm.
They took us and skinned us and made leather boots out of our skin, made books out of our skin.
Right.
And they did the stuff you can't even imagine with us. And we love these people. You pass the pork chop, one of them Edomite police come shoot us, pass the pork chop. Everybody, let's pray and forgive them because they didn't mean no harm. Man, they meant all the harm that they wanted to do. And they did it, and guess what? He don't give a damn because he on paid leave.
Right. Hey.
Shit, can you skip down to verse 64 for me, Baba Kashar?
Khan, I'm ready whenever you need me to read.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And this for them black know-it-alls. Oh, black people everywhere. Then why is he saying that he gonna scatter them amongst? Why is he saying he gonna scatter us? You know what I'm saying? Amongst all people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we everywhere, but it's a reason that we everywhere. Because just like the Chinese got their own land, Africans got their own land, the Arabs got their own land, we had our own land too.
Right.
Why everybody got their own land except us? They want us to claim that we African American. How can we be two different damn continents? You go ahead and keep on reading.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he scattered us because we didn't follow our laws, statutes, and commandments that he commanded us. When I bring that up, he commanded us to follow his laws. What in what Deuteronomy got 27:1? Here it is, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. He's saying this all the stuff that was gonna happen to us for not hearkening. He done scattered us. He done told, oh, it's a wrap. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all want to goddamn be with these heathen women. Y'all want to smoke weed. Y'all want to sniff cocaine, shoot up heroin. Okay, I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. What it say? It say goddamn and serve other guys. Look at us. It's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Man, we try to celebrate, especially black folk. We rep any religion it is out there. We say we Buddhist, we say we Muslim, we say we Christian, we say if something new come up, we gonna say we gonna say we with it. Especially if it sound good. Don't let it sound good. They gonna buy. I think I'm the what it is. They say the reptilian crew. Hold on. But it is something about, I know it's some religion, they say they reptilians or something. I forget what they call themselves. It's goddamn crazy. Go ahead, sis.
It's funny that you brought that up because I was in Savannah, Georgia, with a little girl. It was on like a vacation, and there was a African man selling bracelets, and I just thought they were some pretty bracelets. And I bought one for me and one for my little girl, but she didn't like the way it fell on her arm, and I'm glad she didn't wear it because
that's where it belongs.
Right.
Cause they worshiping a God that ain't even alive.
I didn't even know it, and I was wearing it, but I threw it away when I found it out.
And that's the reason why. Not saying you, but that's the reason why a lot of us is going through the stuff that we're going through. Cause we following these guys, not knowing. Luckily, you found out and you threw it away in the trash where it belonged. Shaw, you had something to say?
Like y'all, not this one, it's like. Like.
Hey, Hakunaya, can you read the rest of that for me?
Kind, which neither thou, Salakia, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they ain't know none of these. They ain't know none of these different gods. The God that they knew was the God of Israel, Yahweh.
That's right.
Who the hell is the
Yahweh.
hell? Yahweh, or then they say wood or stone.
Yahushua.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they say wood and stone. Like, what's the main two things is wood and stone. You know, you got your Christian cross. They basically going around saying, oh, I'm like, why would you want to represent somebody's death? Then you got this stone that the Muslims, they kissing and licking on and banging their head 5 times against it a day.
So like, if I may, about the cross, it's like, what's so special about it? They act like Christ was the only one who was hung on that. That was a punishment that they had for everybody. Anybody who went against a punishment, everybody went through that.
Right.
Just like whipping. What's so special about whipping? Everybody went through that. There's nothing special about whipping. That's a punishment that they had.
Just like just like the slaves. They hung us on many trees.
Exactly.
Right.
They hung us on many trees, so ain't nothing special about somebody getting hung. What's special is that he died for our sins, and that you stopped. Once you realize that what you was doing was a sin, and you stop it,
Right.
and you repent, and you don't do it no more, and you follow this word, and you push this word.
Right.
That's what's special. Not just hearing it. Oh well, I don't like that they say I can't wear dreads. I like my dreads.
Right.
It'll be funky.
You musty bastard.
Right.
Hakunaya, there's some more on that.
La.
Alright, I'm gonna get this last scripture and we're gonna head on up out of here. You give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships,
Right.
by the way whereof.
Right. He say, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right.
That's the only race of people that went into slavery. Matter of fact, before I even get into that, do anyone in the chat, if it's anyone in the chat, not you, Trooper, I'm going to give a couple seconds, maybe a minute. Do anyone in the chat know what Egypt means? The true definition of Egypt?
Salaki, I'll take a shot at it.
So like, give it a couple seconds. Let see if someone else in the chat, see if they answer it right quick. I'm giving about 20, 30 seconds.
Damn.
You say they taking too long. Give that brother a hand. Yeah, that brother right there, he done came up. He done came up. His zeal is strong.
We ain't got nobody yet.
We ain't got nobody. You go ahead, Trooper.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, the word Egypt is synonymous with the word bondage.
Okay, get that brother in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Egypt is nothing but bondage. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put us in bondage again through ships. And when you think of, yeah, they try to say, yeah, everybody been through slavery.
How?
Yeah, everybody might have went through slavery, but who went through slavery on ships? It's only one group of people that went through slavery on ships, through the known translated, and then and them fake Jews over there, they ain't even leave where the hell they was at. They ain't nothing but Germans.
Right.
They ain't no damn Jew.
Right.
It's a whole German. They speak Yiddish. You go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right. And speaking on them Yiddish speaking mother Salakis.
Dude.
Speaking on them Yiddish speaking people, if he say we ain't supposed to see our land no more again, why is they over there? If y'all the real Jews, y'all shouldn't even be over there. Y'all don't even know what tribe y'all from. Y'all just say y'all Jew. Y'all don't know if y'all Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, or Issachar.
Right.
Y'all don't know which one y'all is. Y'all just say, "Oh, I'm Jewish." Just like I said earlier with the Hispanics. It just means pertaining to.
Right.
You want to be. That's like this. I could say it's kind of grayish, but it ain't gray. It want to be gray. You false claimer. How they say it in the game? He was a dub.
Dude. He's a flea.
Hey, you go ahead and finish that for me, Baba Kasha.
God. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And there you go again. Enemies. You're going to goddamn be serving your enemies. You're going to be sold unto your enemies.
Right.
You're going to be sold as bondman and bondwoman. What I said earlier, they're going to have your 84-year-old grandma breastfeeding they baby, knowing your grandma ain't got no milk in her breast. That's a damn shame. You wicked bastard. They got your daddy out there. He can't even, he's scared to goddamn fight because he done tried to buck against the slave master and they done got the whole town to tie him down and he done buck broke him in front of the whole goddamn community. Now every time he try to raise his voice, say his wife, "Oh, don't talk to me like that. You let that master stick his goddamn his pink winnie in you."
Dang.
And all he do is goddamn shut down. Cause he emotional distraught. And that's how they did our people. And that's why our people is like this. And the main reason is cause we don't wanna hearken unto for real, that's why a lot of their homosexual stuff go on.
Right. He's in his shit.
For real.
Dang.
And a lot of that comes from us not hearkening to the Most High.
Right.
Because we want to do what we want to do. We want to do what make us feel good instead of doing what's good for us, which is the basics: not eating shrimp, crab, lobster, pork, not being a whore, not being a homemonger. You know, little simple things.
Right.
If you can't even get past the simple things, how you gonna get past the stuff that really matter?
Right.
You know? But I'm gonna close the class with that. I'm gonna call Trooper Nayar up to read the announcements.
Get that officer hand. This is the I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, for a priest, not mandatory. Howsoever amount who would like. Upcoming holy convocation. That would be the Feast of Tabernacles in the UK. That'll be in what's the date? Hey, what's the date? October. It ain't no day. It's just October. We don't have the date yet. Yeah, so that would be in October in the UK. The Feast of Tabernacles. Himan, Akim, and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.